Intuition, gut feelings, using the third eye. This spirit information is filtered through our human bodies. However, some bits and pieces of spirit information get left behind. Welcome to Unfiltered. DeEtte Ranae is an unfiltered psychic medium and here to give you messages from spirit with no holds barred. DeEtte Ranae says it as she receives it. And here is your host of Unfiltered, DeEtte Ranae.
Hey everybody, this is DeEtte Ranae here on Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae, and this is a show where I do live readings for people. Now, usually we do one question readings. So tonight we're going to change it up a little bit, guys. Tonight we're going to change it up, and we're going to give you a chance to come on with me. And I'm going to do a live reading for you. Still short readings, still cute readings, whatever. But you know what I mean? Still, it's literally bringing you half on screen. So if you want to do that, you literally have to come on. Those links are up there. We have it for YouTube. We have the link for WLTK-DB. I believe that's the Twitch. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure which link that is. And then we also have the Facebook link up. So that would being said, those are all there. Hello, Gisette. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Caprice. Hello, Nicole. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. So again, tonight we are doing it that way. Just to kind of say, hey, how you doing? Kind of changing it up a little bit, see if you guys like it or not. And then I will bring people in one at a time, whoever wants to do that. So if you don't want to come on live screen, post your questions in the corner. Hello, Modula. And then we'll do it that way. So you know what? I'm giving you options tonight, guys. I'm giving you options. Okay. I'm giving you options. How's everybody's week doing, by the way? How's everybody's week doing? Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, it's so silent today. It's so silent today, guys. I've shared it everywhere. I'll tell you what, my week so far has been nerve-wracking. It has been seriously nerve-wracking. I've literally had so much going on. My head has been spinning. Okay. So my head's really been spinning, just spinning. But make sure you come on, tell me who you are. Slowly just trying to get through it. Yeah, mine's the opposite. Mine is the opposite, darling. Hello, Joe. Hello. My week is down now, up. Week is down now, up. Oh my gosh, I get it. I have been literally going back and forth, going back and forth. So now I do want to let everybody know I'm not going to be doing mediumship readings tonight. I'm not going to do mediumship readings online. I'm going to be doing all psychic readings tonight, just so everybody knows. So it's like, if you have a question, please come in with that. Nothing with people that have passed away. Hello, ready for this week to be all over with. Can I sniff your hair? No, you may not sniff my hair, Joe. Sorry. Not happening, even though it looks like candy, doesn't it? Especially when it's up and about, it looks like candy. So going from there. So okay, how's everybody? Waiting for a couple more people to come in so I can kind of explain what we're doing and then go from there. And then I've got already a couple of people waiting to come in. Oh, I'm super excited about this, guys. Super excited. So waiting for a couple more people to come in because I wanted to be able to do some live readings. Again, all psychic readings, all about your life. Nothing about anybody passed away. Anybody on the other side. I'm not connecting to mediumship tonight, which is people that have passed away. Well, we'll do that sometime, just not tonight. It's not really kind of what I'm set up for tonight to do. So anybody else coming in? Anybody else want to say hi? How you doing? Tell me where you're from. All that wonderful stuff. No live today. LOL cooking. Oh no, that's no fun. My week began up and then done. I love it. Pamela, ready for the week to be over? Okay, beautiful. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to bring in the first person then, okay? And all I know is the first name, which is, hi, Monique. How are you? Monique, can you hear me? No, she cannot. Okay, she left. Okay, I'm going to bring in Mo. Mo, is this Mo to live? Can you unmute yourself, Mo? Hello.
Hello.
Is this Mo Deliv or Mo?
Hi, DeEtte. So nice to yeah, it's Modelive.
Mo Deliv, thank you. I'm like, I just see Mo. So I'm like, it's weird. I never hear voices with people, you know? So what do you want me to look at today
Yeah,
for you? What do you
it's so nice to talk to you in person.
Yeah, isn't it great? He gave me this as an option. I said, why not? Let's do this. Let's do this. You
Yeah.
know? So right off the bat, I want to tell you, darling, I mean, I've never read for you before other than online, obviously. So is there a question you wanted me to concentrate on tonight? I'm pulling cards, but use my own senses at the same time.
Yeah, it's just any guidance on I'm ending work soon and just any guidance on going forward on that. I was offered something, but I don't know if it's something I should take. It just
Okay.
intuitively doesn't feel right.
Okay, that makes sense because I'm like, gosh, I've never felt your throat chakra being clogged up anytime I've connected with you. And it just feels like it's kind of clogged up in your throat, like holding on to some stuff. And I feel as if with this actual question, you have been kind of not just intuitively, I feel like you've been looking at other resources too, because I feel like taking in information from every which way, every angle,
That is
Uh,
so right. Yeah.
it feels like you kind of overwhelmed yourself with stuff, like everything coming in, you know what I mean, and whatnot. So it's almost like I need you to kind of step back and look at it from a different situation or a different angle. Okay. I am going to tell you, it does feel as if I'm not sure if this is a job, but what I'm seeing is, well, I'm seeing what feels like a big lobby for some reason, like a big lobby. I feel like I'm walking into, I feel like this is more business related, at least by what I'm looking at or what I'm seeing. Um, Thank you. With this present job that you're looking at, I don't feel like there's a lot of room for advancement the way I'm seeing it. I keep staying stuck in the lobby. Okay. Like I'm not getting an elevator. I'm not going up. I'm just stuck right there. So even though they might have said there's room for advancement, I don't feel like it's really quite on the up and up with that one. And I'm hearing to hold out. I know you want a job right away, but I'm hearing to hold out for like the next job, the next opportunity. Okay. Like it's coming.
Okay.
Well, you're like, I need to jump on a job right
I
now.
know.
You
That,
know,
that that that's definitely the feeling.
yeah,
But intuitively, it's just right. But it's just it doesn't intellectually make any sense.
it's just all over my heart chakra and everything. I'm going to tell you, even if you decide to jump on this job because you feel like you need to, like for, monetary reasons, keep still looking for other jobs. Keep still allowing another opportunity to come to you. Okay. Because it just feels as if this one, it just doesn't feel like it's a permanent job that's going to be for life, that type of situation. Because it's like
Mm,
I'm seeing the lobby and now I'm seeing you kind of like dusting things, cleaning the floors, so really kind of starting out at a level that maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're qualified for something a little bit higher. But again, I feel like there'll be another opportunity coming. So let me pull a card for you too, dear, to see if me and the cards are together on this. Okay.
okay.
I know it's not what you want to hear, but well, this doesn't make sense other than to listen to your own intuition. Open your heart, take it in,
Mm,
take everything in. And you know what? No matter what I say, follow your intuition. Okay. Follow your intuition, what you feel is correct. Okay. Um, I do feel like money is dwindling down for some reason, like not a whole lot there, kind of. I'm not going to say starvation, but it just feels like it's getting a little bit scarce or scarcer. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But I do feel as if, what opportunities are coming. It's just a matter of allowing more of those to come through to you. Okay.
Okay.
But I know
Okay.
we've been working on this question for a while, haven't we?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So, um, yeah. So, like I said, if you need it for monetary, jump on the job, but hold out for, don't let your heart get set on it and see what else comes out down the road.
Okay, perfect.
Does
Very
that
good to hear.
help?
Thank you, Dan.
I
Yes,
know
it
we're
does.
going
Yeah.
back and forth, but hopefully that helps,
Yeah,
darling.
it does. I mean, it matches with what my intuition says. So I'm just like, okay, just like extra
Beautiful.
validation.
Here you go. Well, you have a
Okay,
great
thank you,
day. I'll
Deanne.
see you again
You
soon.
too, you too. Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
Deanne.
Okay. Yes, Caprice, I got a fun question. Well, if you have a fun question, oh my God, I'm not doing Caprice, I'm not doing people, loved one questions tonight. Just doing questions on psychic. You know what? If this works out really well, we will end up bringing in other, doing live. Um, we'll end up doing other shows where I'll do mediumship. But for tonight, I just want to keep this as psychic and go from there. Okay. I just want to keep it as psychic and go for there. So, and Monique, if do you have anything? I jump on you, Monique, and you disappear out of the thing. I brought you in and you disappear. I would love to read for you, darling, but again, you jump in and jump out. I don't know what's going on. So, come back in, darling, and we'll click you on screen and go from there. So, if anybody wants to come in, Caprice, do you want me just to pull a card, or do you want to come on screen, darling? Which way do you want to do it tonight? Which way do you want to do it? If you want to come on screen, we do have the links posted. And with that, then you can come on and I will do a live reading for you. So you need to let me know which way you want to do it, darling. Okay. Any guidance? Or Jessica? Anybody want to? If not, what I'm going to do is thank you for reporting that, Jessica. I appreciate it. What I'm going to do then, Jessica, I'm going to go to you. I'm going to look at you and kind of pull a card, go from there. If you guys want to come in, click a link. It'll bring you into my studio, the studio, and I can get you on screen just like I did with Mo to Live. As you notice, Mo did not in any way, shape, or form show her face. You could just only hear. You'll come in. Come on in. Click a link, Caprice. Click a link. Come on in, darling. As soon as I see your beautiful face, I will bring you in the studio. I know this is a whole new way of doing it, guys. It's going to be a little bit slow. I get it. But in the future, it'll get faster. It'll get faster. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many people. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks. You are so welcome, Mo. You are so welcome. So I think, Caprice, while I'm waiting for you to come in, I'm going to do, Jessica, do yours. I'm going to pull a card for you, hon, and see where we're sitting at with you, because it says any guidance for me. So any one of those links, guys, you can click on and come on in the studio. We'll bring you up. Because you know what? I think we're going to do more of this, guys. Once we all figure this out and everybody goes, oh my God, I can do this and be brought on. As you see, you don't have to show your face, just your beautiful voice. So, Jessica, let's pull a card for you, dear. Okay. For you, darling, okay. The big picture, darling. The big picture. I like this card. As anybody knows, I'm a big picture person. So when I look at this card for you, Jessie, I'm really looking at, you need to start looking at the bigger things. Stop looking at all the itty bitty little things. I know we like to see details. I know we like to almost, I don't want to say call people out, call things out, call situations out on the little details, but I feel like you really need to start looking at the bigger picture of things and leave some of the smaller stuff alone. Because as you know, smaller stuff really just kind of gets lost in the stew, doesn't it? So start looking at the bigger picture with those things. I also felt like I needed to pull a second card for you, which is keeping your dreams alive. Okay. Which I kind of like this. And now I understand why they're telling me to pull a few cards, because I'm here to pull a few cards for you, darling. So with that being said, the big picture and the keeping your dreams alive makes me feel as if there is something within you that, there's things you've wanted to do. And I guess, yeah, all of us are like that, but things you've wanted to do that you really have just been going, this isn't happening. I don't know how to make this happen. Caprice, I see you in. I'll bring you in a second, darling. But you know what, with this being said, Jessica, it's, go back to your dreams, go back to what you really wanted, and then see the bigger picture. You know what, if it's going back to school, yeah, I know school sucks, but you know what, at the same time, we have got to, sometimes you have to do those little things, those piddly things to see the bigger picture, see things through fruition, see things happening for yourself. Okay. So again, honey, keep your dream, look at the bigger picture and keep that alive for yourself. Okay. Okay, gonna bring in Caprice. Hello, my dear.
Hey, how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm liking that people
Yeah,
are
it took me a minute.
Huh? That's okay. It's taken me a minute. It's a new way of doing it. And we're like, oh, why not? It makes it a little bit more personable, you know?
Yeah.
So where do you want me to, what?
I didn't mean for you to do anything connecting to my mom. I was just wanted to see what the card said.
Oh, okay. I apologize. Well, one of these times
Yeah.
I'm going to do a mediumship reading where I connect to loved ones because now that we have this ability, it's game on. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
night, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, let's get everybody on board with figuring out how the system works first. So I do love that. I do love that. And I'm going to tell you, whatever's going on in your place, feels like you got a lot of, I don't want to say bump the night, bump in the day type of things going on. You know what I mean? Like all over the place. You know, and I feel like you do. Again, I'm not connected to any one certain person, but I
Yeah.
think it feels like you've got a family there or a few people there. You know, I don't think
Oh
one
yeah.
person could cause as much racket as what's going on at your home. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. I believe that.
it feels like, you know, and I keep hearing, you know, yeah, you have the female, but I feel like you got an Uncle Joe or an uncle. I shouldn't say Joe, but like an uncle there also, you know, or a great uncle there, just having a good old time. So, but your house has got to be a great place on the spirit side. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the story behind this question was actually my mom passed away. Oh gosh, February,
Okay.
and we just found out from her neighbors that they can't rent her apartment to anybody. Nobody will rent it. And the maintenance fella said that he felt something in there, and he actually quit his job. So I'm like,
Oh
yeah. So I'm thinking my mom is like having fun over there with people.
no, I
I don't
think she's
know.
having a party.
I
Honestly,
know.
she's
I do
not by
too.
herself. She's bringing in a party. She's having a great old time, you know. And she's not ready to give up her place. She's like, hey, 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 I still have memories there. You know,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say it. Not that I mean, mom has moved on, obviously, as you know, but he might have to do some heavy saging.
Yeah.
Heavy saging and let mom go. You know, say, hey, it's time to let it go, mom. Bring her back to your house or something. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So for your life, where do you want me to look at?
Say that again.
For your life, where do you want me to look at?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
You sound like you were from Texas.
Me, no, I'm from California.
Oh, it was that little twang in your voice when you said it that
Ah,
way. It was so cool.
yeah. No, I live in North Carolina from California, so you might get the mix up of the accent.
There you go. That's what it is. It's the mix.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So did you just let me pull cards or did you have a question, dear?
no, no. Go ahead and just pull a card in general. Let's just do a general pull.
Let's do it that way then. Isn't this fun tonight? I'm telling you.
It is.
Oh my God, I like this card. You know what? With people being on, I'm doing more than one card, which I'm loving. So the first card I'm getting for you is intuition. Intuition, which I really like about this card. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not blowing smoke up anybody. You know what I mean? Everybody's got intuition. Everybody's psychic on some level. You know what? We all are. But with this being said, I feel like you're gaining more intuition. You're building more on your intuition and starting to trust your intuition a little bit more. And I also feel with that being said, you need to rely on that a little bit more also. So it feels like don't doubt yourself. So when you're hearing do this or do that, do this or do that, okay? Because that intuition is coming through to let you know to do those types of things. And it feels like it's going to help you make some decisions on some future things. Because I do feel like you have some future things coming through and you're like, I don't know which way to go. So use that gut instinct.
Okay.
And I also like this because it also says to heighten your vitality. It's the second card I pulled. Okay. And really, when I'm looking at that, I really want to kind of ignore all those words. I really do want to look at ignore all those words. And I really want to look more at the picture in this. Okay. And with you, when you're looking at, I don't know if you can see the picture still, but when you're looking at the picture with this, you're just seeing her look into this. She's kind of stargazing into the world here, and she's seeing all the wonderful possibilities. So, with that being said, whatever is coming at you, whatever decisions it is you need to make, look at all the possibilities and then use your gut instinct on which way to go. So, it's kind of like I know you're going to have a lot of facts and a lot of all that stuff coming through, but really use your gut on which way to go, whether it be right or left or go straight forward. So,
Okay.
hopefully that makes sense for you. But
It does.
I'm glad it does because nothing ever makes sense to me. Stuff comes out my mouth and I'm just like, what did I just say? And why did I say it? So hopefully that makes sense because I feel like everybody's going to look at you like, oh my God, what is she smoking that she's not even going the way she normally would? And you're going, I just feel like this shit needs to be the way it needs to be. You know,
All right.
it doesn't make sense, but it feels like that's where you need to go, darling. Okay.
All right. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for figuring this out and coming on. I appreciate you.
All righty.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great night, hon. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Oh my God. Are we having fun now? Are we having fun? I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast tonight. So, Pamela Hilty, I'm going to take you. I know God, I feel bad because I kick people out of the things. So, I've got Teresa in here. I got Teresa in here twice. So, let's bring in Teresa. We're going to add Teresa to the stream. And then if nobody else comes in behind Teresa, we're going to go to who I've got that just want card pulls. Hi, Teresa. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Teresa? Okay, I got two Teresas, so let's try the other Teresa. Can you hear me here, Teresa?
Yes, I can.
Okay, beautiful. I have two of you. One I can't hear you on and one I can.
Okay.
It's okay. So
I'm trying to figure out how to get on.
that's okay. You know what? This is new for all of us tonight, but hey, if this works good, we're going to do this in the future,
Yeah.
So did you want just something general or are you looking for something more specific?
General. Let's go general.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Wow. You're really holding back these days, aren't you? I don't know how better to say that, but holding back. Okay. Because I'm getting that with my body. I feel like I want to hold my breath. I want to just go, you know what I mean? It just feels like I'm holding back, but I feel like you're holding yourself back. Okay. Like you are the person in the way of yourself. Okay. With that being said, like I just told Caprice, everybody's got intuition, everybody's psychic. Okay. With that being said, you do have information coming in. I'm going to let you know, it feels like you feel things or see things a lot more than maybe the general person does. And the information comes in, but it's kind of weird because I feel like on some level you don't really trust it or you try to block it. Like, I don't know what to do with this,
I get that.
Yeah, I also feel like you always get information for everybody else, but you're like, why can't I get it for myself? Which does, every good psychic's that way. We don't read for ourselves because we never know. So I feel like those are two major things that are going on for you. And for some reason, I feel like I need to tell you to breathe and walk into your uncomfort zone. Okay. And we always want to stay in our comfortable area, but I feel like with you, you really need to take those breaths and just go, oh shit, I'm going to do it. Excuse my mouth. I swear too much. I know. But
hey, that's okay.
thank you. I just feel like you need to go, fine, I'll do it. And just take that deep breath, shut your eyes and walk into it and then open your eyes. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, if I'm going to walk into a snake pit, heck, if I'm going to do it with my eyes open, you know what I mean? I'm probably not going to do it at all. But, to do that, I have to walk in my eyes shut and then open my eyes to realize, okay, I didn't die. I didn't die. I'm all
Yes.
good.
I get it.
So Infinite Blessings is the first card I pulled for you, okay? Which I love this card because when you look at it, can you guys see the card online or no?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, beautiful. So when I'm looking at this card, I love that, but I like the fact when you see the angel, she's dropping all these wonderful snowflakes, okay? So many over there. Some of them are going to melt, some of them are going to come to fruition, and some you can actually keep in a petri dish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it tells me as soon as you start to breathe and you start to let go and you start to let life happen, you are going to start to see blessings all around you in forms that are kind of disguised that you never really thought would be there, like they wouldn't be there. So with that being said, I also feel like part of this must be with your own self-worth or your feeling confident within yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Because
a lot of things I should just do and I just don't.
Yeah. So with that, well, the funny thing is the next card I pulled to pair with the Infinite Blessings is the amplify your positive emotions. But I like this because I know that sounds really generic, doesn't when I say that. But I like to look at this card and look at what that little angel's doing in the very beginning. All she did was step into the pond, and you see the ripple effects. So honestly, all you have to do is do one thing, and then watch the rest of it just kind of happen in front of you. It's not like you have to do all of this stuff all at once. It's do this, just do this small step and watch the ripple effect. And that's going to cut off a lot of stuff that you should do that you're not going to have to do because it's naturally going to progress. It's naturally going to happen in the direction that it needs to go. Okay.
Okay.
With that being said, I need to tell you you're on the right path. Okay. Because I'm hearing you are on the right path. You must be doubting that on some aspect. You're going, oh my God, where can I go from here? But I want to let you know you are on the right path. You are going in the right direction, even if you're feeling a little bit lost right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully
I
that helps a little bit. Just like I said, take those breaths, take those deep breaths, and just take the first step. The rest is just going to be, it's just going to ripple out in front of you. So
okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I hope
A
it
lot of
does.
sense to me because I know I hold back on a lot of things. I do.
Feel it. I can feel it. I was like, I can't breathe. And I don't think she's having breathing difficulties.
No, no, I just hold back a lot. I know.
Yeah. And
I
that's
mean,
okay. That's okay. But sometimes once you take that first step, it's kind of like, when you get in, when you're like, you want to talk to somebody and kind of hold back your tongue and you don't talk and you don't talk. And then finally it's almost like that dam just breaks and you let them have it all.
yeah.
You know what I mean? All you had to
Yes.
do is say the first word and the rest blurt out.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be that simple. It's just life versus blurting out. Okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, you go to work and you guys start with this. And next thing you know, you're doing 50 million things. It's the same thing, darling. So just, start looking more positive at yourself and where you're going and what you're doing, and then watch it just unfold.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night. Okay, guys, we're going. How's everybody liking this? Is anybody liking this? I'm liking it. Unfortunately, I got less viewers than I normally have, and I don't know why. Is it because everybody's like, no, I'm not doing that, or what's going on? So, Pamela, let me go back up a little bit because I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Pamela, ready for this week is over. Let's go to you, Pamela. I don't see you like you want to come in. What I'm going to do then is I'm just going to do a general reading for your future, Pamela, and go from there, okay? Go from there. I like it this way, guys. I'm not as quiet on my end. So hopefully as we keep going from week to week, we'll have more people that want to take this opportunity and we can do this. So if anybody else wants to pop in, make sure you click on one of those links. We'll bring you into the studio. As you see, you don't have to show your face. All we do is show, your voice. Oh, I appreciate you too. Well, Pamela, Hilty, listen now, darling, because you're the one I'm doing. So just listen then, darling. So a general card reading for you, darling, about the future. Well, you must have a really good outgoing personality because obviously I know you're cooking like everybody else does right now, but I see you at a stove with a thing and kind of dancing, having fun. Okay. It's almost like you got your own song, your own rhythm in your ear. And you know what? I feel like you know how to live life. You know how to have fun. You know how to enjoy things. I do feel like lately it's been a little dampered, kind of like, somebody's pissed in your Cheerios. Excuse the language. Oh my God, my mouth tonight. Oh, talk about being unfiltered. Put the hair up and see what happens. Anyway, I do feel as if, lately things have been hampered a little bit, just kind of down. I feel like you're trying to bring your spirits back up. And I feel like that is just, again, your personality to try to do that. So I like that general angle, general vicinity you're going into with that. Okay. So with that being said, okay, I love it. I just seen you excuse my language. I just heard you look at the spoon and throw it down and go, F it. I'm done. I mean, it is time to resolve this stuff now, So it also makes me feel, it's what you saying that in my head, it makes me feel like it's not just you're in a bit of a dip. I feel like something else or some situation or some person is actually amplifying it or put you in this. And I feel like you're getting to that point where really you're just ready to resolve it. Like, I am done. I like to get back to my old personality. I like to get back to life. And I feel like, you know what? I'm hearing tonight. Tonight is a time for you to resolve some things, whether it be verbally with somebody else or resolving them in your mind. Okay. And just going, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this way of thinking. I always contributed this to like having an attitude adjustment. And we all need them. Trust me, guys. You know, like we tell our kids, you have to have an attitude adjustment. It's hard to look in the mirror and see it for ourselves. So I do feel like, darling, it is time for you to do that just so you can get back to you being you. Okay. So let's pull a card for you too. Let's pull a card for you too. Oh my gosh. And I seen you doing like this. Sorry, darling. It was kind of like, you know, when a dog does it really fast, that's what you were doing. And with that, it feels like the intuition. So it's like you got your guides talking to you. This isn't like mama. I mean, it could be mom on the other side or grandma or whoever, because they can become guides also. But I feel like you got guides in here telling you what to do, giving you wonderful guides. And you're like, get out of my ear, get out of my head. You know what I mean? Almost like you like to do things your way and maybe not. You know what? You might want to take somebody else's guidance, but really you like to do it your own way. So I feel like with that being said, we need to tell your guides they need to find a back door and kind of have you feel like it's your thought process and them actually be the ones helping you. So with that being said, I'm loving this card, darling, with you. I'm liking it. It's a Seek Beauty card. And I really do think this represents a lot that I've just talked about. Really going within, seeing the beauty in your own life, seeing everything that's gorgeous around you, seeing that bigger picture and just going, you know what? Yep, I'm not dealing with the BS anymore. I'm not dealing with the BS. And just kind of go forward with that. Okay. Go forward with that. Start seeing those wonderful things that are in the wonderful things around you in life that you normally see. Now, it also paired with a hope and happiness card, okay? Which is, I mean, how much more beautiful can you get this? I think both of these represent a lot of what I was just talking about, with which is your natural personality, okay? So this is saying, you know what? Yeah, you need an attitude adjustment to go back to the way you've been, you know, kind of pull yourself up by your bootstraps and move forward, okay? So, hon, yeah, just by the end of the night, just be done with whatever crap's going on. You know, is that going to change maybe your living situation or something like that? It's not going to immediately, but it can adjust the way you look at things and the way you experience life. So hopefully that helps, my dear. Hopefully that helps. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Patricia Clayton. If anybody else wants to come into the stream, let me know. We've got those links in there. And those links will definitely get you into me. And I love hearing your voices. Oh my God, to hear voices after all this time has been amazing. So Patricia Clayton, let's pull a card for you, Miss Patricia. Let's pull a card for you. I think Teresa Hizzle Schwass, I think I already talked to her. Oh, thank you, Palma. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. I never get much feedback sometimes, so I love hearing that. You know what? We're right on point with things. I love to hear that. So thank you. Okay. Oh, Jessica, doing spiritual work. Yeah. Well, honey, open up to more of it, darling. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I wanted to make sure I got you, darling. Yeah, Jessica, do more spiritual. You are on the right path, darling. It's just finishing open up. Keep humbly just walking forward with that, okay? You are so welcome, Miss Teresa. Patricia Clayton. I'm going to put people's questions up there so we know who we're talking to, even if they don't come in. Oh my gosh, like everybody have like August summer nights outside and not wanting to come in to play with me. That's okay. We're going to keep doing this through the winter time. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to blow this up and have a blast. We'll blow it up and have a blast. So many beautiful people coming in, and I'll wear Christmas hats or something. Who knows? Oh, wouldn't that be fun? I'll get all seasonal. How's that sound? One night, I'll just come in for Halloween and get dressed up. The next time, I'll come in as a cornucopia and have food all around me. Probably not, but it would be funny. Anyway, put the squash on the table. Miss Patricia. Okay. Oh my God, guys. We need more people to come in and say hi to me tonight. Patricia, perfect setting. Oh my God, you guys know how much I love this card. Patricia, with this being said, I'm feeling like when I get done saying this, you're going to be like, bitch is wrong. You know what I mean? God, my mouth tonight, my attitude tonight. What is up with this, guys? With this card, though, I love, you know what? I will tell you, this is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. Why? Because this card really represents our lives. Hi, Julie. This card really represents our lives. And what I'm talking about with this card, if you look at this beautiful woman, she has got a paintbrush in her hand and she is painting. She is painting the whole scene of everything around her. And trust me, we have. Whether you're looking at this from birth or if you're looking at what's going on in your life right now, either way, it's the same thing. You have literally painted everything that's going on around you, the scene that you're in. So whether it is good, bad, and different, no matter how you're looking at it, this is for you and your personal growth and where you're going towards. Okay. So whatever it is you're going through right now, I do feel as if you need this. Okay. And I'm not necessarily feeling like this is bad, like, oh my gosh, the world's falling apart. But I do feel as if right now you're kind of looking around, you're just going, okay, what's going on? What's happening? But trust me, I almost feel like this. I don't know. I'm not feeling a whole lot of like in my head. I'm not feeling a lot of harshness in my heart of hearts. But I do feel like more boredom or more like what's life going? Where am I going? What's happening? What's going on? Blah blah blah. That type of thing. And sometimes we just need to sit back, realize we're exactly where we need to be, and kind of watch life unfold from there. Okay. With that being said, you see me shuffle the cards a million times, but it brings in the intuition card. So while you're sitting there, I want you to start kind of listening to yourself. Listen to yourself and then see things that are happening around you. See where you want to go. Let that play a lot into your life, okay? So many people don't do that anymore. We don't allow our own intuitions to affect the way we run with our own life. And I do feel like you, Patricia, you need to. I do feel like this is opening up a lot of doors for you and where you're going to go with life, okay? So again, allow that intuition to flow. Allow yourself to realize that you are exactly where you need to be and that, life is going, life is happening, darling. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you were listening. If not, hopefully it helps somebody else out there. Okay. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Julie. For you two out there that just came in, we are also doing live readings, whereas you can ask a question in the comments or if you want to click one of the links that we have posted in the comments, whether you're in Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, you can click one of those and come into the studio and I'll bring you on screen and I'll actually answer your question straight up. How's that sound? Whichever you'd like, we will take either one. You would love a reading. Love it. Okay. So I am going to click your name. Let's go to Miss Julie first. Julie, did you want to come in, darling, or did you want to just stay off a screen, dear? Also, let me know if you guys want to come in because we're having lots of fun with that. And then we can literally, you don't have to show me your face. Don't have to show me your face, just your beautiful voice. So tonight is all psychic questions. I'm going to go with Julie Schmolt right away. Here we go. Hello, Miss Julie. I hope you're still listening. If not, I am going to, I liked Deborah. I read it. Yes, I always love a reading. I liked it because I looked at that a few different ways of interpretation. I knew it was a correction, you know what I mean, but an autocorrect thing. But still, I love oils too. So, Miss Julie, let's answer one for you, my dear. Let's answer for you. I'm hearing crickets, literally crickets. I wish I was hearing the frogs instead, because that would be beginning of summer, not the end. Okay. New comment. Beautiful, Deborah. I love it. I love it. So, Miss Julie, oh my gosh. What is this with the heighten the vitality card? Oh my God, you got it too. Heighten the vitality card. I like this. You know what? You know what? I'm liking this card in so many ways. I feel like for you, I really need to stare at this picture a lot. So many things happening, darling. So many things happening. And I do feel like with you, when I'm looking at this card, Julie, so, you know what? Yeah, it's one person looking in, but I'm feeling like there is just so much going on around your world, all over the place. But I like the fact that you're able to see how they're all playing out, see everything that's going on, seeing how it's going to play out. I do feel like, you know what, when something happens to your head, like, oh, that's okay, darling. Oh, I'm sorry your spine is acting up, honey. I do feel like when you're looking at things, you're able to see things through the end. Okay. So it's like if you have a problem that comes in, and you're looking at solutions, you know what? First, I think you are a person that might, I'm not going to say worry, but you're looking at it could be this way or this way or this way. Like different things could happen. Okay. But I see that you see these things through the end. So as you're looking at them, you're actually seeing, okay, if I chose this way, um, oh, your phone is acting up. Okay, sorry, darling. Um, I was gonna send you healing energy, darling. But I do feel as if you're able to see things through to the end. Okay. So what I mean by this is in your mind you're seeing it. I'll poke my eyeball in the card with the card. So I feel like in your mind you're able to see it. So it's like if you have a problem, you see a solution, one solution, and you see how it's going to run out in your mind. You know what? Then you see a different solution and you see how it's going to play out in your mind. And I feel like you're able to do that because with this, you're looking at this card as kind of being a seer and seeing how all the different possibilities that are happening. I feel like part of this you have to heighten though. And that's the part I feel like you need to heighten is being able to see things a little bit clearer, see things how they're going to come to fruition. Tonight, I feel like it's all about intuition, guys, because literally everything that's coming in my mouth is all about intuition on so many levels. So with that, it's also saying to, that hope and happiness card is coming through for you. Okay. And with the hope and happiness, I do feel like it's paired with this. Okay. So it's almost like, when you're seeing things, don't think it's going to be all doom and gloom. See things in a positive light. Because I'm going to tell you, no matter what way you choose to go, you're still going to end up in the same place. Okay. And I don't mean the grave. I do mean, you know what, in our lives, we have certain parts, that whole destiny thing. We all know about destiny. Certain things in your life are going to happen no matter what you do. No matter what you do, certain things are going to happen. Okay. So it means that no matter what decisions you make in life, you're always going to get to those certain pinnacles in your life that are going to happen no matter what. Just a matter of how much fun or not so much fun that you're going to have getting there. So you might as well take the high road while you're doing this, let it play out. But again, have a lot of fun. Know that there's hope, know that there's happiness, know that you're on the right path and you're going in the right direction, which is going to be amazing. I also heard to pull you a third card because I felt like I was kind of being kind of like all like Gumby downer with these. And I'm here. I like the fact that we got the empowerment card with this, which also makes me feel like you need to take your power back with us. So when you're looking at all this, take your own power back, know your own strengths, know that you got this and you can run with it. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense, darling. And if not, I'm sorry, but I hope it makes sense. Okay. So you know what? Either way, have lots of fun with it, dear. Okay. Okay, let's hide off Julie's. Let's hide off Julie's. Let's go on to Miss Deborah. Let's go on to Miss Deborah Martin. Beautiful. Again, if anybody wants to come in and come on live with me, again, you don't have to show your face. You can just click it live and it will bring you in without your face and we'll just do your voice. And that's how everybody else has been doing it that have come in. We're going to keep doing this every week because I'm enjoying this. And I know it's going to take a little bit to kind of catch on, but I'm betting you within a month or so, everybody's going to want to come in. Just because when I'm doing one cards, it's not as much information as when I get you on screen. When I get you on screen, also my body just starts going, ooh, and it wakes up and it says, oh my God, let's bring in everything. We have better readings, I think. So, okay. Or maybe we'll start doing features where I do one or two a night and the rest card pulls. Who knows? So Miss Deborah. I appreciate you too, Julie. And I'm glad it makes sense. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So Miss Deborah. Oh, new experiences and possibilities. Oh, I like this card. When I'm looking at this card, Deborah, oh my God, isn't that awesome? I love this. I just love to look at this picture because when I'm looking at this picture, I mean, who in this right mind would take a tree, big old beautiful flower tree of all those different flowers, put a horse in it, and then get on top of the horse to pick flowers from the top of the tree? I mean, who really would do that? But I love the fact that this person in this picture is just carefree and just going, whatever. I want that flower. I'm going to reach for it. I'm going to go for it. Okay. And they don't care how they're going to get there because they know they're going to be Deborah, me. Exactly. And I do feel like this is a representation of you. It does feel like, you know what, you've got a lot all around you. Like you're in a major transition in your life and all you have is up. All you have is up to go. So you might as well take this card and run with it, okay? Start reaching for what you want because Spirit is saying, this is your time. This is your time to shine. This is time for you to take whatever you need to and run with it, okay? And I like that. There you go. Because the next card is the Bountiful Harvest card, which with that, the new possibilities, those new experiences coming in, all these opportunities that are coming for you, they're all going to be good. These are good things. These aren't bad things, And I want to tell you with this, with the Bountiful Harvest, everybody looks at it as a monetary thing. This may not be money coming in. This might be grandkids. This might be kids. This might be your garden really overly did it, whatever it might be. I mean, it could be so many different things, okay, that could be happening. Okay, so look at that aspect. Look at all those things that are coming in as harvesting. And I think that's what you're going to have to look at. So, because this may not just be money, this might be everything else around you. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you, grab the world by the balls and run with it, darling. God, my mouth tonight is just awful. I'm living up to my name tonight, guys. So I hope that makes sense, Deborah, and just enjoy life. Have a good time, okay? Okay, we're going to undo Deborah there. God, my nose gets itching. And remember, guys, if you want a full reading from me, I do have a website. It is not itching my nose, but it's www.DeEtteRanae.com. And you can go on there and schedule a full reading with me. You were so welcome, Miss Deborah. I have Diana coming in. Hey, Diana.
Hi, DeEtte.
Hello. How are you
Can
doing?
you hear me? I'm good. How are you doing?
I can hear you.
This is so cool.
Isn't it? I love this.
I love this too.
Yeah, my producer goes, would you like to do this? And I'm like, yeah, actually, I would love to. You know what? Why not? Makes things a little bit more personable, and go from there. And I think in the future, after we played with it for a while, I will have some readings for people some nights that are just going to be, 15, 20-minute reading. You know what I mean? And let me hear everything out there, and see what happens, it'll just kind of be the pick of the drop. Who gets me to chat the most,
This is so cool.
I love it. I love it. So did you want just a general reading tonight, or did you want me to look at things in particular?
Well, I'm not sure. I left some comments, but I think I'm having issues with people seeing my comments because Steph said that she couldn't see my comments and didn't see me come in. But anyways,
I didn't either. I'm glad you hit a link then.
yeah, that's so crazy. But I think a general reading because I don't know exactly where I want to go. I've been doing a lot of spiritual work and
I was wondering because it feels like, don't take this the wrong way, but my gut is turning.
mine is too.
My gut is turning like, oh my God, everything's going on, and I will tell you what, that makes me feel like you have a lot of healing going on. You know what I mean? But this is the depths. This is deeper. And this isn't just the heart chakra. This is stuff you're really pulling that you've stuffed in and slowly bringing up. You know what I mean? It could be memories. It could be past situations that are kind of turned into new situations. And you're going, how did I end up here? In certain things happening. I'm just kind of presenting different ways it could be. But it does feel like Spirit's helping you to heal. Okay. And sometimes that just feels icky. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It does. Yeah.
It just,
icky.
I don't know how better to explain it because it's not necessarily like, oh my gosh, my life. Some people life falls apart, it does. If you fight it, life does fall apart. It's like, oh my God, what just happened to me? But if you're not fighting it and you're really just allowing it to flow, it just feels icky. And you're like, okay, I'll get this kaleidoscope out. Let's start looking at things from different angles. Let's better understand this and release it and move on,
Yeah.
I do feel like you have a hard time doing the releasing and moving on though. Okay. Because the minute I said that, my throat chakra kind of tightened up on me, which also makes sense that be about when I got that you like to stuff things a little bit. Okay. So with that being said, find ways to releasing it through your throat chakra. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to find, if you're healing over a person, doesn't mean you have to find the person and chew them out. You don't have to let them know how you felt because really it's none of their business how you felt. I hate to say that. It's kind of like you want to know how somebody feels about you. It's none of your business. It's
Right.
their thoughts and feelings, and it's hard to look at that way. But just kind of let things out. Let your own personal understanding, and then kind of move on with that. Okay. I think that's going to help with the spiritual development because I do feel like it's a spiritual thing going on, but I want to also pair that with development. Okay.
Okay.
I do feel like you're building gifts or developing your gifts. Okay. And I just feel like those are slowly coming on, slowly building. And I'm hearing kind of like, what the F? What the F? Where'd this come from? What's happening here? I didn't know. You know what I mean? All these
Yeah.
little surprises, like, whoa. But again, with you doing that, Spirit's going to put you in the gutter more to do with your life. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, and it's necessary. I know it, and yes, I fight it
Yeah,
sometimes.
it sucks. It sucks. We go back and forth. It's like, no, I don't want to deal with this, but it is kind of going back and forth. So again, keep building the gifts. It's just you're going to have to keep delving in. I love this. The card I pulled for you right off the bat was celebrate your differences. Okay. Now I don't know what that means from anything in Adam on what we just talked about. Okay. I feel like the cards are talking about something different than what we're talking about. But I do like the fact that it does say celebrate the differences because I think with this, it might actually be with your abilities and opening up your train of thought on a lot of different things. So I don't know if anybody's ever talked about ego or dealing with somebody's your own personal ego, because with abilities, we have to deal with our ego. Okay. And we tend to be people, everybody's got a creature of habit of dealing with the ego. You know what? We look at our own butts. We say, oh my God, is it too big? Or I look like crap in this. Or, oh my God, look at her butt. We're always doing that type of stuff. But with that being said, within your own abilities, it's kind of opening up, and celebrating everything around you. Okay. So I feel like you must, with this card coming up, I feel like you might be dealing with some of that right now. Self-talk, negative self-talk.
Negative, yeah.
Negative talk maybe in your head about other people and you're not even realizing you're doing it. So start to look at those differences within yourself. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Only compare yourself to yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
But look at other people and start celebrating their differences to you. And it's going to help you to look at yourself in a lot more positive way.
And I do that. Like I celebrate other people, I think, more than I do myself. So I think it's a myself thing.
Yeah, so you need to do with yourself. Do with yourself. So start looking at yourself. And, I will tell you what, everybody knows I had gastric bypass last year. And my butt was a lot bigger than it is now. Matter of fact, I had a badootie and I don't have a badootie no more. But I used to look at my butt and go, oh my God, it's so big. I can't hide that thing. And then I think to myself, but you know what? They've written songs about my butt. Baby's got big butts. I mean, there is every genre, there is a song about a big butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why put down my butt when, trust me, they made hit records off of it. You know what I mean? It's a popular thing. So why look at yourself in a bad way? So start celebrating those differences that you're comparing yourself to. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to pull one more card because again, oh my God, what is it with this card? High vitality. It's like the third or fourth time I want to take this card and throw it out the window.
It's the theme.
It is the theme. It really is. But I'm not even looking at the height and vitality part of this card. I'm really not, I do feel like this card, you have to start looking at, I mean, with you, I do think, again, it's all the possibilities. But I feel like with this, it's everything that's going in your head with your intuition and your gifts and your abilities and your life. You know what I mean? And bringing it all in. So when I'm looking at this card with you, it really is, what are you all dealing with? All the healing work you're doing, all that internal stuff. And I like how I see the kaleidoscope. So it's like, if you could see all the little pictures, you basically have a guy that's floating around. I don't know if you can see it, a guy floating around all those little images up there. But if you look at that, it's like, if you look at him as one person, all of his lessons and all he's learned and all his growth and all his beauty, you know what I mean? This also looks like an angel kind of watching Anne, or Mother Earth, whatever you want to call it, looking at it, one man's journey and his growth and all the beauty and possibilities and rainbows around it, no matter how good or bad it is, because there is lightning strike and everything, going on in those. So start looking at those things, all those beautiful things that have happened in your life and all around. Okay. And start
Thank you.
Yourself. Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to say bye with the camera because I think this is cool. Bye. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Night, okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
So everybody, thank you so much for coming in with me tonight, having lots of fun because I had a blast. And I'm telling you what, guys, come on, say hi to me more often. We're going to do this more often. And if we get really successful, you know what? Towards wintertime, I'll start doing some mediumship nights. How's that sound? Okay. Wouldn't that be a blast to start doing some mediumship nights where I just talk to your dead people? Maybe around Halloween. Who knows? Maybe before, maybe after. Either way, guys, thank you for coming and watching me here with DeEtte Ranae at School Through Spirit. If you want that full reading, go into my website, DeEtteRanae.com, and I'll see you soon. Have a great night.